Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Defective Detective here, and we are gonna go into our part 4 of how to make a Discord bot using discord.js tutorial series. Alright, so the last time I left off, we basically made a command which listened for ping ping message, and it responded with pong. Yeah. So now we are gonna let me just say one thing which I did not specify up till now, which is like I would suggest you guys to try out new stuff. So like trying out if message.content.toLowercase equals hello, then sending that or something like that. All right, so it will encourage you and it will be pretty fun as well. All right, so now we are also next what we want to do is we wanna really make a prefix. Now most of the bots have that. I think not most, actually all of the bots have that feature. So prefix is basically when you send a message with like help or help, something on the lines of that, right? Yeah, that was a previous video which I was trying to shoot. The last time it was a pretty big fail because my internet went boom. So yeah, so help, help or something like that. Yeah, so command something on the lines of that. All right, so we want to make a prefix. It also helps if you do not make if you make it, because let's just say again, so let's just get our bot online to show you. Yeah, that is an extension. Oops, I used my extension here. So yeah, it is the code runner extension which allows that, but I rarely use it. But for projects I sometimes use it a lot. Okay, so let's wait for it to log in. Yeah, so the bot is logged in. So now if you did you ping me, something like that. So now yeah, so it will respond to the pong, which is totally unnecessary, right? Like this thing, you're chatting with a friend and this happens. Won't you find it unnecessary, right? So we want just it to be triggered, as I said, with a hyphen or something, some kind of a prefix. So tilde, at, hash, oops, I pinged myself, that hurts. Anyways, plus something on the lines of that. You get it, right? Now to do that, firstly, it is pretty easy, but need to know a bit. So const prefix, so we are gonna firstly set a prefix equals some string. So yeah, string. Now put here prefix here. So whatever you wanna put as prefix, just put it here. So if it is something like you want it to have whatever, so whatever, so like you can put whatever you want as your prefix. So it can be a, because what I would definitely be against that, but your bot after all, I don't have anything to do about it. But I am personally preferring backticks because they are not really that much used. All right, exclamation points or signs, they are pretty much used. Now second thing we're gonna do is that we are gonna delete this code. Yeah, it feels pretty bad, but we gotta do it. Now let me just say this, I hope you guys realize that message.content is a string, and we can always check if a string starts with / ends with or includes and stuff. So it is like we can use string functions on it. All right, so we are gonna check if message dot content dot starts with prefix. Now you might be thinking, okay, so it just checks it, right? So now there are two ways we can do this: if it starts and if it doesn't, so that is else. But that is bit of a lousy way, because we are just gonna ignore it. Like, we're just gonna put return. So why not just simply return it from the if, because I don't want if under that if, like nested if else, unnecessary. So we'll just return it if message.content does not start with. So it is just not. So basically if else works with like not like true or false. All right, so if it exists or if it is true, then only it will execute. So if it starts with prefix, then this value should be true, but with that not sign, it just reverses it and makes it false. So this the code under this statement won't be executed if it starts with. If it doesn't start with, that will be false. This again message.content.starts with part will be false, but that not will change the false to true, right? So pretty cool, right? So now we are just going to do return. Yeah, so after returning it, now whatever is under, like after this, so we are just going to space it out a bit so that we can check about so that we can just differentiate our code. So now we got our content, which is message.content. Now the prefix thing, now we want to make our commands, but we don't want to include the prefix everywhere, right? So we are gonna slice it. So we are gonna dot slice 1, prefix dot length. Now let me just elaborate what's going on. So message.content gives us a string, and we're gonna slice a part out of it and use the rest of it. So now whatever your prefix dot length is, it is gonna slice it out. Now we want to put this in a variable. So yeah, so let's just name it const stuff equals message.content.slice. Now this stuff has, now let's just console.log it to show if everything is working right now. Node dot so the bot has logged in. So I have set the prefix as this. So let's just send normal ping pong whatever. It doesn't console.log it anymore, right? Now you're gonna do something at console.log something. Now if I do something whatever, it is gonna console.log this. So now we want to split it, right? So we want only the first term to be our command name and the rest can be the user input. So we are gonna make a variable named as arguments. So let's just name it const args. Yeah, so it will be an array which will be formed by trimming it first. So trim dot split g. So now what will it do is it will, for every space which you have, not plus, exclude the plus, but for every space you have there, it will just split along it. All right, now why am I putting plus? Because it will detect, like if there are more than one spaces, it will also split only the words. We don't always want the normal stuff, right? So Cool. Now we are just gonna console.log the args console.log args, no dot. Yeah, so now we should see an array of words. So something 2 1 2 3. So there should be an array which should be console.logged, as you see. So this is an array of words or terms we have. Now if you want to really do that, you can also replace it with this. But then the problem is, people can, like, let me just demonstrate the problem so then you can clearly get what I'm trying to mean. Something space, a lot of spaces. Okay, now you see there are a lot of arguments which are totally blank, and that is a big bug in your, like, that is gonna be a big bug for you. So that is why I prefer using this, and it is also recommended if you do that. All right, but now what? We don't have any response from the bot. Then what kind of a dev are you if the bot doesn't respond? So we need to check, like, the first term, as I said, is gonna be our command. So let's just make it const command. Okay, and it is gonna be the first term. So as you know, arrays are 0 indexed, so the first term is always gonna be indexed with 0. So here's our command. Now see, now just one thing which I am gonna add, which is pretty much suggested by, I think, everyone. I hope everyone pleased. So basically, if someone does, you know, something, so if it is, you know, something, and let's just say something is a command and something is a command, so we want it to execute for both things, because sometimes mobile users and desktop users have different stuff, and also sometimes people are overdoing on caps lock, so we want to accommodate for everyone. So we are just going to args dot to lowercase. So that will mean that people using any kind of casing can simply use our commands if they start with the correct prefix, that is. Now we can do the same thing again. So if command equals, so this is it. So let's just command hello, it will just do return message dot channel dot send hi. Yeah, if command equals okay, equals hey there, wait, okay, else if, sorry, yeah, so else if return message dot channel dot, okay, dot send what's up. And we can put more and more else ifs. So yeah, else if. So let's just make it command name 1, and let's just name our simple ping command. Yeah, so it will say 2 pong. Yeah, you with me, guys? I hope so. Let's just do this now. No dot. The bot's logged in. Now let's do this. So ping, it responds hello, it responds hey there, it responds, yeah, and lastly, what was it? Yeah, 1. So 1 2. Now let's try this. Hey there, so all caps, it responds. So we just made a basic command handler, right? So that's it for this video. In the next video we are gonna go a bit more into our code, and yeah, I will be like, let me just give a spoiler alert. We are just gonna delete like this part, like some of my commands here, because they seem a bit unnecessary. Like these are just for testing, right? Don't mind that anyways. So thanks for watching. Please do suggest what more I can do in the comment section down below, and what I should do next, or I might do to improve whatever, like, my videos, or not whatever. Yeah, thanks for watching. We'll meet again in the next video.